everybody, good morning. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. I'm just checking in just for a few minutes to say hello, and hopefully wherever you are, you're kept safe because it seems, no laughing matter, I'm not laughing, it seems that the little Truelove cloud is following us, literally. If you've been watching the news, the Canadian wildfires, which is horrific. They're not keeping their smoke to themselves. It's traveling down. And right where we are, literally, we live about 45 minutes north of the center of Philadelphia. And where we are is the hot spot, the epicenter of the worst smoke, pollutants, worse than Delhi, India, which has always been a terrible shame at the top. Number one, New York City was yesterday, with the wind conditions and the smoke. Now, I'm not joking. Tuesday night, I'm filming this on Thursday. Tuesday night, we went to our Bible meeting and we came out, and I had been following. Let me just back up a bit. I had been following the weather. I go to the weather every day. On my iPhone, and I had been seeing the air quality last week. Air quality wasn't great, but I chalked it up to the pollen. Oh my goodness, our cars are covered in pollen. We've gone out and washed them off with this yellow pollen. Shocking. We don't have allergies, as I was saying to you before. My husband doesn't have allergies. Maxwell doesn't have allergies. I don't have allergies. But I came out of our Kingdom Hall Bible meeting on Tuesday evening, and the smell of bonfire. I had not been keeping up as much with the news that it would be affecting us, something in Canada that was sort of down on page 3, as it were, but now it's page 1 because our area, it's a big thing worldwide. The air quality index is up. We are now, as I speak, and as of last night, in the hazardous zone, that red zone, which we're usually over here on the, the pale white zone. We again live out more in the country. But on Tuesday night I came out and I'm like, who's having a bonfire? Like right here. And then I was told, and go home, Well, yesterday, Wednesday, it still was, like, oh wow, it's a little bit hazy out. And I had to go out to an appointment, and a little bit north where it was even worse. And Maxwell and I got out of the car. I'm like, oh. And then my husband was out in the ministry work, but he stopped. They all stopped because it was like, no, go home. This is pretty bad. Well, then progressively the day went on, and we were getting warnings on our phone: stay indoors, stay indoors, stay indoors. And even the city mayor of New York City has said, if you don't have to, stay indoors. But of course, there was a reporter reporting in Times Square, who no mask, not covered up, coughing, and a million people behind her. Like, oh, like it's a sunny day through the smoke. I mean, if you've seen the images, it's really like apocalyptic. It's very, very, very frightening, really frightening. And it was here. It was here yesterday, and it's here today, actually. And we're not going outdoors. Ian came home yesterday at around 10:30, and we're like, that's it. I came home around noon. We were going to go out, Maxwell and I, to the store, and we're like, no, let's just go straight home. So we have been home, all the doors locked, the ceiling fans on to keep air circulating in our home. That's the request. And today Ian had to cancel a few appointments. We are not going out of the home, and I'm just checking in. Anybody here on the East Coast who is experiencing this cloud, this smoke, it's not nice, because somebody had said, well, I sit around a bonfire, what's the big deal? Campfires, you inhale smoke, it's these wildfires which have burned now over 9 million acres in Canada. are burning everything in sight, plastics and pipelines and toxic materials and batteries and everything. It can consume, and that's putting these particles into the air, and it's really, really bad. And I'm not exaggerating. My husband and my eyes, which are sensitive anyway, are really, really smarting. And I have definitely inhaled these, I think the particles 2.5 or something. They're minute particles. I'm tending to have bronchitis anyway, but I'm sure it will go away. It's a short-term effect. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, that our area here, you gotta laugh. I gotta put up a picture of our son Niles. Where is it? Here. We are on a WhatsApp family chat, and he said, we're okay. He has a pot lid on. The house got smoky. It's not a laughing matter, but what are you going to do? We're just going to stay indoors and cancel everything and not go out. Yeah, so, and our grandson had sent a picture, hazardous conditions. It's not PA wildfires, it's the Canadian wildfires. Anyway, I just wanted to say, wherever you are, please stay safe. Hopefully it will rain. They were calling for rain. We haven't had any rain in a while. And as we don't have a big garden. Our son is watering his garden like unbelievable. But we don't have a garden, and everything is still green. Our lawn's suffering a little bit. We really do need rain. But what rain was forecasted has now been pushed off. So we're just praying for some rain and for the winds to shift out of this little cloud that is our entire area here in Pennsylvania now, in Philadelphia right now. And go figure. Anyway, stay safe. I'm gonna go gargle. Oh my goodness, have some clove tea or something and try to get rid of the mucus in my throat. And my friend, Jen, she texted, she said yesterday, when it was getting bad, she and Parker, her youngest, had to go on we're on a field trip. And she said, now we've come home, and they came home very quickly, and she has they both have very bad sore throats. All of the school activities outside have been canceled. Quite a few graduations have been canceled, which is a shame, or postponed, and it's wreaking havoc with people, and we're warned not to go outside. No strenuous activity, which I'm like, oh no, I can't do strenuous activity. I can't exercise. Oh well, I better go and watch television. No. Anyway, folks, please keep safe. I just wanted to let you know that we are okay. We're just fine. And yeah, hopefully this too shall pass. Have a lovely day, everybody. Please keep safe. Bye-bye. Love from the Trueloves.